Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Randy Gaming. I'm back at Baldur's Gate 3. A couple of things about my first two sessions. I'm gonna be honest. It is tough for me to get used to this type of game. So, I'm gonna see how it is after 10 to 15 hours. But, I don't know. This is tough. I have been, I'm very interested in the story. I will say that. I get sucked into the characters. The characters are very well written. I've been thinking about who and what's going to happen next, what my next move is. It's very strategy type game. So, I'm trying. I'm trying to really open my mind up and really accept this, but realistically, just playing like other games, like Spiderman, God of War, other PlayStation exclusives and RPG games, Batman Arkham Knight. Realistically, it's like those games I know they're button mashers. Some of them have very simple storylines, but my goodness, this is, it's so story driven that it's tough to really, the combat is it reminds me so much of like just what we evolved from as a video game society. Like, we evolved to God of War. We evolved to the combat of Spider-Man. We evolved to the combat of Batman Arkham Knight. Not Final Fantasy, like going back to the early 2000s, going back to 1995. Like, that's... What? The fuck? No, that's not safe. Let's go.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred... But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all. If you're sure. As you like. Perhaps I'll see you at camp.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Our future! No, you just care about stupid apprenticeship!
We can at least make a money for it.
Take that back, right now!
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge, I don't want this to happen either. But Korga makes... I can do nothing but pray to Sylvanus, in the hopes that he'll protect them. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanus, guide your...
I'll not gap. Can we all just...
What's the... These people...
Or yell louder? That's fine too. This is...
Just... Thank you, Ro.
Go on. Make me proud.
Again.
The blade.
Go on. Not bad. You just have to buy enough time to run. Well met.
The man smiled. You are the blade.
Hell's... Her name is Karlak. And I tracked her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing.
A worthy ally, perhaps. But I'll waste no time chasing devils while a tadpole feasts on our skulls.
I've seen your people in battle. I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine. I'll presume that's Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
Again.
I wonder if the interactions are going to be different if I, like...
And again.
No.
Swing and swing and...
I'll
By
just put-
Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Sympathy will not lead us to purity.
I know, but like... I mean, we get the answers we want, but he's absolutely terrified.
Bow. Lower. You saw...
On the road.
No the map. Up.
By the dead?
Brutal.
swing and swing and...
Your kind proves compliant. A useful trait. Cockroaches are survivors, yet I do not congratulate them. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The crest by covenant, I can say no more.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
We're exposed now.
Those goblins will... You and I will do...
We should have left by now. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying it more than most. I'll be warmly received. Besides, you are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that his name is... Few can match in years to...
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Again. Swing.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of... As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy. There we go.
You find the edges of a...
The only other thing, it's like these loading screens and stuff. It's like,
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though. Okay, that's funny. You're funny. Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave. 10.
Keep your feet planted.
I just don't want anybody in fucking jail.
Something only I know. Make one up. You can do that.
You're an idiot.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
A while after this.
Have you spoken to Korga? Of course, but if the druid... No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. You're the one who helped.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. Well, I still think they'll kill us. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us like... But if you're so sure we will, why not? Excellent. Looking forward to it.
I don't know, man. It's just not my type of game. But it's definitely a game.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Please, I...
Down you lot.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades. Depends.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I never seen it.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head!
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big, scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
Fine. It's just tin and glass anyway. Here, take it. Not sure why you care so much about it, honestly.
Scram! Before I give you something to care about! Kid's lucky you were here.
But that went a lot better than the first time around. I don't want to make any fucking mistakes.
We're exposed now.
I know, I don't know. It's like not a
goblins
natural
are smart enough to
thing
poison
or
their
whatever, it's a
blades.
natural game.
Sharp as ever. Sharp as ever.
You know, I definitely need a fucking spellcaster, but I don't know, man. Like,
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter.
She's a thief.
yeah, bro. Like, basically, what's gonna happen here?
Yes, I see.
Calm. You. Step back. Go join the other tieflings. It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders. No, and you'll find trouble.
A moment, Gion.
What? You.
You there! Hello! You were at the gate. A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. How would you
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did. I've interrogated the scandal. Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. Until we meet.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest. She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up and keep still.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol.
Do it.
Oh, wait. Boom, bitches. Let's go.
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Out, thief.
Thank you.
Halcyon isn't here.
That's a close one. Yeah, let me go talk to this bitch right now. Because I'm thinking about doing this a little bit different.
Go on. Say it.
Monster. Too kind. A demon, more like.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
I'll be right back. since we got a little break in the action here, like, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this stuff. I don't get it. Like, by this time in Spider-Man's game, I was thrown across the city. I fought Sandman. I had the wingsuit. I'm flying across the city in gorgeous fucking light. Gorgeous. All this stuff. And it's like, oh, your basic story. Your basic fucking story. And I get it. Baldur's Gate has a phenomenal story. Outside of a phenomenal story, what does it have? Good graphics. Outside of a great story and good graphics, what does it have? Like, what holds you outside of the story? Like, it realistically, that decisions with the dice, that is what really holds you, because it makes you get onto your toes and go, how is this situation gonna play out? Because you don't know. That's the reason why these altercations are so crazily important. It's so crazy because that's what gets you. It's the dice roll. It's the charisma check. It's the strength check. It's all these checks. You know? And you know, I get it that it's I don't know, man. And I know a lot of people, if they're ever looking at this, and you know, because I know I'm not a popular gamer, and they're all gonna be like, oh, blah blah blah, what's your opinion? But like, my opinion on this is just like, the epic game of these superheroes. These superheroes are like the Spider-Mans, the Wolverines, these fucking games that come out, and it's like, oh shit, like, you're being thrown across a fucking city. You're being sucked into a fucking different dimension. You're fighting. Like, actually, like, reaction time, power up, button mashing, figuring out how to beat this character, instead of just the strategies of these games are, okay, you have to, having the high ground has an advantage, having this has an advantage, and it's a little bit more tactical, of course, but god damn, is it really, like, so tactically advanced that we're just sitting here going, like,
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the Grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
like, this is where I was kind of like, alright, this is her hometown.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the Grove forever shrouded.
Fine. Then we leave. Because I can't fight you. You're too fucking strong. And all your friends are way too fucking strong. So I gotta be a little bitch. And leave.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Oh my god.
Words of mine will change. No. Become. More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Smash.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
They better auto-tune this shit. Where's T-Pain? Yeah.
Smile and pain will fade away.
Yes.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay.
sorry. She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. To help. I gotta go back. There's that fucking doctor.
Dear?
That girl.
The bird.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that... I see you. Yes, maybe get there. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I... Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit... A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. Come. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods to get tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? It recognized you as being infected. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer Look, but you seem like a good... This is a vial of wyvern poison. I hope it doesn't... You know, Master Halsin and I were tracking them, because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a... When Master... Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. You, though. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can... Thank you. I wish I could tell... All I can say for good luck out there.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty boy. But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if we do begin to turn.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
If you start to turn, I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
That might be worth a look. I can't even see a lock to pick.
The bird's eyes are...
So much fun, man. I can see why this game is so streamed. Everyone just loves...
Keep their confidence, if you insist.
This fucking bullshit. Running around like this, just having so much fun.
You ever...
Mom! Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we do with...
Yeah. Thank you. Stop. I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Ugh. I never... If I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero. Mol said they would talk. Why can't we just stay in...
Hold out your hand, miss. Go on. Take this ring. It's
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
And again. Swing and swing and...
At least nobody's in jail.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I heard what happened. Thank you. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Alright. Listen, I have a tadpole in my fucking eyeball. Okay? But these are my people.
I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can. Of course. Everything we have. Anything we can give you, we will. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word. Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed them.
I best see you in Baldur's Gate.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not celebrating it. We're exposed now.
Goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades. Ah, the fighting foul blood. Glad to know one of you has a spine. Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed. Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard. Warrior my arse. Not even Tempest himself could teach Liam to swing straight. But, hey, maybe you could. Say a prayer or something. Just put in a good word, like. Small mercies.
We're exposed. The nerve of that smirking little rat. Can't believe the kid thought he could snatch my mum's locket and get away with it. Bet he's learned his lesson now.
Doesn't taste half bad.
We're exposed now.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
Owlbear?
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow was infected like us. Is this the mark of a true soul?
I don't know any druids.
and just leave Ed. I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
True soul? Absolute? What did they mean?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again.
Looking ahead. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, they're nowhere to be seen.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. Owlbear tracks.
This is a
Its
howling
nest must be
wasteland.
nearby.
A shrine to Saluna.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
What's that?
Just an old prayer.
Secure.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt. Owlbear eggs.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub. The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
What now?
Eager for battle.
All right, what now?
No! My injuries need tending.
Defender of the people.
Vlaakith's will be done.
That is it for today, guys. That is just enough.